Yo, what's poppin', gamers? Real Alpha Game here, guys. You already know who it is, what it is, what's good, gamers. Yeah, let's go. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, gamers. It's gonna change your life forever, okay? It's gonna upgrade your gameplay forever, gamers. We're on a hunt, dude. We're going on a mission for the naturalist gameplay in the world. We outside right now. We're feeling pretty good today, gamers. Gamers. Lock and load, gamers. Let's go. So, powerful things have been happening lately. Number one thing that's been happening, I'm actually outside in the natural world for the first time this year. This is the first real sunlight I've gotten this year because I've been streaming every day. And what fun to stream every day! Like, honestly, sometimes I'm just not getting sunlight and it's like, bro, it's brutal. So I actually started streaming at 5 p.m. today, and then we're gonna do videos for the rest of the day, which is game changing now, gamers. Let's talk about what's going on with these glitches that were banned in the past, because I got 3 new world records with these glitches and I started streaming this and I'm getting more world records daily, yet they're not, nobody knows what's going on, dude, and I feel like these rules are a little bit unfair. So recently, the Link to Pass Clique, as you guys know, they banned these new minor glitches that came out, and it was a shock to me because I got several world records in a Link to Pass with these glitches. And also this terrible ruling affects all the no major glitches categories, which are like the only relevant Link to Pass categories. And I have like every world record in those categories, you know? But not only that, I was already getting world records with the glitches because I'm just so good at the game. Then they ban the glitches and you really gotta wonder, like, why do they ban the glitches? And nobody will tell you why, there's no reason why. So I was left in a weird situation where it's like, okay, I'm running a category, I have the best times in the world. Yeah, it's illegal on speedrun.com, and like these glitches are hardly an issue. One of them saves 7 seconds, 7 to 8 seconds. Another one saves 12 seconds. Like, I mean, 12 seconds, that's, you banned a glitch that saves 12 seconds. Like, it doesn't do anything. Like, bro, why did you, like, legit, why did you ban that? So, that makes like no sense. But the Link to Pass Randomizer Clique, they actually legalized the glitches in Randomizer, and I'm like, well, of course you would legalize the glitches in Randomizer. They're harmless. These are completely harmless glitches. Why would you ban them in regular Link to the Past at all? That makes like no sense. Like, I mean, that really makes no sense at all. A few other things the Randomizer Clique did that was better than the Link to the Past Clique. Number one, gamers, they actually waited until they had more information before they just went ahead and banned the glitches. So I think it makes more sense. But gamers, it's weird because you're now in a situation where in a Link to the Past Randomizer and a Link to the Past speedrunning, you have different rule sets for major and minor glitches, which I think is very weird, especially when there isn't explicitly reasons. There aren't explicit reasons for why. Like, not only that, but I'm not gonna lie, the Link to the Past Clique may have actually killed Link to the Past. Like, nobody watches the game anymore. I'm not gonna lie, my view numbers are way lower than they used to be. In fact, my view numbers peaked this year when I was doing runs with the new glitches, and I'm gonna PB again. Like 100% chance I'm gonna PB again in Link to the Past NMG. I'll get a 122, 40, and a 30x, like 100% chance, but they actually killed the game. Like, why would you kill the game that you play? I mean, to me that makes like little to zero, so I'd say 0 cents at all. Yeah, bro, this ambulance is still there, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding. Do you guys remember that thing from like a few days ago? It's still there, dude. Shit. I'm always thinking like there's a CIA agent inside the Ambu, the Amberlands, and he's in there like looking at me, talking to me, trying to get my photos, trying to get me a cop picture, cop a selfie of me. Like one Link to the Past streamer, he quit the game, like literally just deleted all his time on the leaderboard, started playing a new game, quit the game. I think he's actually doing better as a result. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, okay, well that's interesting. All the other guys started playing all dungeons, which is like a clipping, it's like a glitch category. Nobody cares about it. It's like completely dead. None of them are getting any viewers at all. It's like kind of sad. I'm like, why did they do this? Like, they literally just killed their own game because of a vendetta against me, supposedly. Like, I mean, it would shock me if you really think that if that was a vendetta against me. Like, I mean, I'm humbled. I'm humbled, gamers, but that makes no sense at all. Like, it's just absurd. Like, you know, it's like the crabs, they're trying to pull you down the crab bucket, like something's wrong. Another thing I thought was weird is that I actually found another way to rail clip in a Link to the Past that's unconventional. So conventional rail clips, you can just walk through the rails. Now there's also diagonal slope clips which you could walk through rails, we already know about that. But I found another way to rail clip in Swamp Palace that's unconventional, which means that the Samaria rail clip really shouldn't be banned. Now guys, interestingly, the Samaria rail clip, you can actually do it on the right side. And what that means is you can actually go out of bounds. You can legitimately go out of bounds using the rail clip, which brings up a huge question. And actually, I think there's a legitimate justification, a legitimate basis to ban this because of problems like this out of bounds right here, and because you might be able to get in the cannon pot with a bomb. Problem is that the rail clip itself, you really can't ban. You have to ban the out of bounds, and you'd have to ban the cannon pot. The problem with that is that there's no real, it's a harmless out of bounds. The cannon pot's not provably doable, and then on top of that, even if it was, it's not a major glitch. But gamers, because of this, I think the rule set in A Link to the Past should be changed. I think there should be a clause where you have to beat all the dungeons, or rather you can't skip major dungeons. And then I think there should also be another rule added where minor non-offending out of bounds is legal, because the out of bounds globally being banned kind of makes no sense. You can go out of bounds accidentally a number of ways. Like sometimes you're just dashing into an enemy and then he damages you and then you get knocked out of bounds. Like, is that a ban glitch? That seems ridiculous. Plus, it doesn't do anything. And then there's tons of ways you can dash into Moldorm and either be knocked into a rail or knocked, literally knocked into out of bounds. So it's like, to me, it seems odd that you would ban out of bounds when you can accidentally go out of bounds tons of different ways. Plus, now that there's this rail clip that is a glitch and does technically go out of bounds, even though it's another non-offending out of bounds, I actually do think the rule set should be changed. The rule set was originally created in 2010 or something. Like, it was so poorly understood back then. It's like, it makes no sense to keep the exact same rule set until 2020. I mean, actually, I think it was before 2010. Like, it was over a decade ago. So it makes very little sense to keep that rule set. Like, I feel like it should be updated at some point, you know, and banning minor glitches doesn't really make any sense because that goes against the spirit of the category. In A Link to the Past, you always legalized the minor glitches. Like, they were always legal. Banning them just seems kind of weird to me, where there's no real justification. And this whole voting on it is just BS, guys, come on. This is just ludicrous. Let's talk about the Sunshine community, because another weird thing happened in the Super Mario Sunshine community, and I feel like the speedrunning community has very much changed in the past 5 years. Okay, gamers, the Sunshine, they actually voted to legal. It's legal according to their speedrun. Now, it's not actually legal according to the speedrun, because globally in speedrunning, if you're not playing on original hardware, it's just not a legitimate speedrun. That's just how it works, right? And this is not legitimate hardware. So in Super Mario Sunshine, I don't know exactly what's going on, but they voted to play with a hacked memory card file where you can skip the opening cutscene. So you do legitimate speedruns of Super Mario Sunshine that you can submit to the leaderboard, but you don't have to actually sit through the cutscene. So it's not like legitimately playing the game. You are illegitimately playing the game, which is kind of weird. And they voted on this, and it was voted to be legal, which I personally think is very odd, because this is not a legitimate speedrun. And back in the day, people would speedrun to get a good, high quality, legitimate run of the game. And you were trying to get the world record because it's the most legitimate run of the game, right? That used to be the old ambition. Nowadays, they seems like they've changed the ambition of what a speedrun is, and they don't really care about rules and legitimacy. Seems like nowadays people only care about their leaderboard. And honestly, guys, like, I know a lot of people use speedrun.com, but like most people don't really know or care. And it's like, I feel like you have these speedrun clicks that are kind of running this stuff, and it's like, it's just weird to me. It's very weird to me, because you play a hacked memory card and you try to pass that off as legit. Like, bro, we're not far from getting a no dialogue run to the Final Fantasy VIII. Like emulator only hacks and like no dialogue runs. Bro, I was actually watching Karakarn do emulator hacks and no cutscenes of Final Fantasy X, and it was like 4 or 5 hours. Like, the run is super short, and it's normally like 10 hours long, which is a little too long, but like 4-hour run is pretty like doable. It's a pretty doable run. So he was doing those, and people were actually really hyped, which is interesting. It's like, was that really the direction that speedrunning is going? And like, I'm like, bro, I didn't even know people still watch Karakarn. I thought he was old news, but yeah, people care about no cutscenes. I'm like, wait, well, let's do that for Final Fantasy VIII. Let's get a no dialogue run, because I mean, it would probably cut out 4 or 5 hours, and then on top of that, it'd be a lot more interesting. It'd be a lot more manageable too. And the dialogue is like mostly irrelevant. It's mostly worthless for the speedrun aspect of it. Yo, dog, you guys aren't gonna believe this. Like, what is going on? This is a public park. You have Winnie the Pooh over here. It's drinking Monster and looks like a beer. I don't know what that says. Apocalypse. Bro, you need to get help, bro. You need to find someone that can help you, because this is not the right direction in your life, bro. Okay, gamers, I'm kidding, obviously. But let me know what you think about the Super Mario Sunshine debate, the debacle there. Also, let me know what you think about just the voting in general. Like, do you think voting should be a thing in speedrunning? Because, like, personally, I think it's one of the dumbest things. I actually think it's the dumbest thing you can do. Like, I think the people that are voting, they've got very low IQ. I think they all have very, very low IQ. They're not real speedrunners. I think they're fake speedrunners. I think that it's just one of the dumbest things I've ever seen or heard of in speedrunning. But let me know your opinion, guys. Maybe we have different opinions. You know, I'm not just stun you guys. I'm not trying to style or swag on you. But I mean, let me know your opinions, gamers. Let's try to create direction, game-changing behaviors. Let's try to change the world, gamers. Let's do it, gamers. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment. Let's do some crazy shit today. Oh wow, gamers! We're out here changing the world, one gamer at a time. Okay, gamers, I can't even. I gotta show you guys. It's just ridiculous. I'm on YouTube, and this guy starts commenting on my videos, and he's talking about Destiny and his girlfriend, how they're like openly in a cuck relationship, you know, open relationship, and they're going on about all this ridiculous stuff. I made a video criticizing them because, you know, I'm probably one of the most straight-laced, you know, traditional thinking guys you can find online. Like, literally, never did drugs in my life, never will, never drank alcohol, never will. Like, just straight, I'm just straight laced as you get. Real alpha gamer, guys. Make sure to subscribe. And I mean, I'm like criticizing them. Keep in mind, Destiny has like several 100,000 followers online, like maybe 500,000 followers. Like, the guy's pretty well known. And this guy's like, you're going on about the personal lives. It's just strange to me that you're so interested in them. And then I'm like, you're an idiot, dude. They're public figures. They're put their lives online, like, for people to criticize and comment them. I mean, like, Destiny literally makes money because I make fun of him. Like, I mean, like, I'm not dumb, dude. Like, I know we both know what's going on here. And this guy says, he pulls up the "you're a woman" card. He says, if a woman walks down the street in a skirt, she's begging to be harassed. And I'm like, bro, I'm not a woman, dude. Like, I'm clearly a guy. Like, I don't know if I'm giving you the wrong impression. I'm like, dude, I'm not a girl, and I'm not gonna date you either, dude, because like I'm obviously a straight male. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, this makes really no sense too, because it's like, bro, like, I'm not. He says, it's the same logic. I can't tell if you're trolling. And I'm like, dude, that's actually not the same logic. It's different logic. A woman walking down the street, I think actually people have a right to talk to her. Now, let's say they don't have a right to talk to her. Let's say they have no right to interact with her whatsoever. Real beta gaming stuff there. She's not a public figure. Like, I'm arguing under the pretense that they're a public figure, so it's actually not the same logic. Muddy Toddler, if you're watching this video, like, you're actually just wrong. Like, honestly, you're just 100% wrong here. But hey, that's just how it is. And then I make a comment saying, what about a YouTuber that uploads a video online? And then you start harassing them in the comments. Like, do you have freedom to harass them in the comments because you upload a video online? And he's like, that's my point. I'm like, dude, you just contradict yourself. Like, I'm sorry, dude. You got dabbed on, dude. You got massive mega dabbed on, bro. But you need to get help, dude. Muddy Tyler, you gotta get help. You need to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, we're gonna change the world. Gamers, we're really trying to change the world out here. We're trying to do powerful, incredible things. I really think we have the power to change the world. You have an infinite value, infinite power, infinite universal potential, and you're gonna change the world, okay, guys? We're gonna naturalize everybody's gameplay. We're going in the most natural direction on the human being. And this whole issue of the Link to the Past click and the leaderboards and the speedrunning, I don't know what to do about it. It's negatively affected me. It's negatively affected my income, probably for like the 10th or 15th time. This click has tried to negatively affect my life. It's an issue. Now, I know my numbers are down because of the coronavirus as well, guys. Nobody out here cares about the CV right now, NCOV. Nobody cares about it, and I'm like freaking out about it because it's like I'm trying to stay safe. I'm trying to get my friends to stay safe. Like, I'm trying to get everybody that watches my videos, like, I want you to stay safe and healthy in life. We need to win. We need to do game-changing things, but nobody out here seems to really care. And it's like, I know it's gonna be a big deal. I know it's gonna spread. I know it's really gonna impact the world. It's like, maybe it won't be that big of a deal. I know, like, France is in lockdown, Spain's in lockdown, like North Korea's in lockdown, and it's like, this is pretty nuts. And I have a lot of people, like, I had a guy in my Discord who's saying, like, bro, I'm actually literally in lockdown and I can't go outside unless I'm fine. And I'm thinking, bro, if the cops try to find me, dude, I'm fucking down with it, dude. Bro, I'm down with it, dude. So I'm acting like, I'm not even kidding. Like, if they come up, if any cops are watching me, I mean, you better pull up with the guns loaded, okay? Because, you know, I got my guns loaded, bro. I've been working out, you know, I got my guns loaded, dude. So, you know, I'm not playing around right now, but yeah, gamers, the other reason we're out here, guys, because I want to tell you guys, I'm changing my schedule around. We're gonna try to make videos every day. I want to do 3 to 5 videos a day. I'm probably gonna upload them at like 11 a.m. And my goal, I'm not going to overdo it. Like that's the main goal, not to overdo it. I mainly need to go outside. Like I used to have fun. We used to actually have fun. Life used to be good. Everybody was happy. And like my audience was happy. I was happy. Like things were going good. And then not making vlogs and not making videos, it seems like my happiness declined. My audience happiness has declined, and it was just bad news overall. And yeah, I was making like slightly more money on Twitch. And I was getting like tons of world records. And honestly, the world records was definitely worth it. But it just, I don't know if it was the right decision long term, because now I'm like, my eyes are like sunken in. I mean, it like hurts my eyes to be outside because I'm just never outside anymore. And it's like, so what we're gonna do is make videos 3 to 5 days a week. And then I'm gonna stream every day at 5 p.m. for about 4 hours, playing League of Pass and MG. I need to do Final Fantasy VIII again, because I'm gonna be in a relay for that in June. So I'm definitely going to have to do some FFA runs at some point in the future. At some point in the future, we're gonna do it for sure. I can guarantee it before April. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Make sure to win, guys. Make sure to have a great day. Make sure to challenge the world with positive energy and alpha energy and just like real incredible stuff. Also, I really kind of want to change my name to Ollie B. It sounds like a good name for me. It might be a little too gay. Like I'm not gay. Like I'm pretty straight, you know. But it might be a little too gay. But I don't know. It might be a good name too, you know. But guys, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys later.